All right, emotional intelligence, the first element, self-perception. What do you think it is? It's really how well you see yourself, self-perception. So each of these elements of EQI, there's 5 of them, have 3 sub-elements. We're going to go through each one of them. But let's start with the story. So I meet this couple, older couple, they're about 50 years old, in an airport, husband and wife team. They're at a conference. They're traveling back from a conference for a business. It's a business conference. They started a business a year ago, and now they came together with like-minded folks who are in the same industry to talk about where they are. When I asked them what they're doing, they were so excited about what they're doing. So it's a business where they serve others in the health and wellness space, and they were just so excited about it. And here's some of the things they said. We made a decision a year ago to go and do this, and we weren't sure if we could, but what it's turned out is we both had different elements of it that were good for us, and we complement each other. He is the business development guy. He's out building relationships, doing the marketing, doing the sales stuff. She's behind the scenes, doing the contract, the details, the analysis, the accounting, all those things, which all need to be done, but he was not good at. And now they complement each other, and they've actually said they surprised themselves with how well they're doing, how well they're working together. So they're just so excited because of, one, their time, the ability to manage their time and do this business wherever they are. They can travel a lot to do the business if they want. The impact they're making on their clients, they love the impact they're making, and the clients are loving them. And how they're complementary with what they're doing, because they're both in a niche in the business where they're doing extremely well. All right, so think about you in your work life, right? Think about yourself, and now think about, when I go through these 3 areas, how well it fits you. So this is self-perception, 3 elements to it, and then the first one is emotional self-awareness. Are you aware of what your emotions are doing? Are you aware of, one, what your emotions are, why your emotions are what they are, how they're affecting you, and how those emotions are affecting others? So when I talk about this couple, what do you think? How do you think they score in the area of emotional self-awareness? My opinion was pretty high, because they both understand one, their emotions around what they're doing and how they're having an impact on others. Okay, next one is self-regard. Think of this as how you respect yourself, what you acceptance of yourself and respect for yourself. Where do you think they were on this? A case where the husband, who was in a position, I didn't mention this, but he's in a position before that he was not really enjoying, and now he really enjoys what he's doing, because he always felt he was working on his weaknesses. Now he's able to work on his strength. So one, it's respect for himself, and the ability to work on what he is good at. It's respect and acceptance for who he is. What do you think he scores there? I'm going to think again, pretty high. The wife is in a similar situation because she's working in the skill areas where she wants to. Details, contracts, accounting, bookkeeping, all those kinds of things. Right, last one, self-actualization. So we hear that in Maslow's hierarchy, and that really is, when you think about it, is really loving what you do, what you're doing, and how you are doing it. And with this group, with these 2, this is clearly a case of they are loving what they're doing because they're making a huge impact on themselves, their clients, in an area where they want to. Right, so now think about yourself. Self-perception, the 3 areas. How do you think you score in those 3 areas right now when you think about it? So number 1, emotional self-awareness. Do you understand what your emotions are at the time, the impact, where they came from, the impact they're having on you, and the impact you're having on others? The next is self-regard. How well are you accepting of yourself and respecting of yourself? Many times we have this negative self-talk going on ourselves. What is your self-talk? And the last one, self-actualization. You know I'm all about loving what you do. The opportunity to love what you're doing and how you're doing it. So now as you think about these, what are ways that you might be able to just get a little bit better? And I'm going to give you another video on self-awareness, because I really think emotional self-awareness is the #1 area for us all to work on. So that way you can be more effective and understand what your emotions you're feeling and the impact they're having on those around you. So where do you want to improve in this area? All right, hope you found that helpful. See you in the next video.